So artists, question for you. Why do people actually buy art? Do we think people actually buy art because they're so beautiful, they're unique, they're amazing, and they're browsing online, they're checking out galleries, just looking for the most beautiful or the most amazing art to buy? No, wrong answer. People actually collect art or buy art from people that they like, people they have a relationship with, people they have some kind of a trust, a reputation with. So for instance, the galleries, like galleries motto is this: they have an industry relationships. So they've built over time a long relationship with the industry. So that makes it so easy for collectors and buyers to actually buy and collect art from galleries, especially the established and well-known galleries. Why? Because it's an industry relationship. So whatever these galleries recommend or introduce these buyers or these collectors to, it's easier for them to say, oh yes, tell me about this artist. And then it's easy for the gallery to sell because there's a trust there, there's relationship there, right? So the galleries actually, they have industry relationships. They also have email relationship. They have a massive amount of email lists that over time slowly build a relationship with these prospects or the potential collectors or the potential buyers. Over the time on these emails, they send out emails once, twice, 3 times, even 4 times a week. I am on some of these emails, and I cannot tell you how many times a week do I get the emails. Now, I'm not bothered by those emails because I'm just trying to study the model, trying to study why people actually buy from these galleries or some of these art shows and stuff like that. So is this email relationship that also gallery work on? Like they actually take advantage of this email relationship that they build over time, and it makes it easy for them to invite these prospects and these collectors to come over when there's a show going, whether it's a private show or it's a public show down in the public park or by the West Side Highway, by the waterside and stuff like that. They bring people in, and there's already a relationship. It makes it easier for the galleries to sell the art. And then also, they have a reputation. They've been in the game for a long time. They've been in the game for a minute. So they built a reputation. They got write-ups. You see them in the magazines, in the newspapers. And also whenever you go to an art show, they always have their presence there. So that reputation alone and who they've sold to over and over. And so that is a reputation that also a gallery thrives on. And then number 4, galleries also always show up at art shows. Whenever there's any art show going on, especially the premium art shows, they show up, they are there, they come over and they represent the artists that they are working with. So all these things help the galleries sell the art. And it makes it so much easier for the people that's following them, the collectors that are looking to collect art and looking to buy, to collect, because they're connected on an industrial level. 2, they're connected on an email level. Number 3, they're connected on a reputational level. And then number 4, they're connected whenever there's any art show going on, they connect there as well. So these 4 channels or these 4 connections makes it easy for galleries to sell art. So easy because, and it's over time. It's something that they've been doing it for so long. Now, scratch that, put that on the side. You, the art of one person trying to start your art business. How are you going to sell your art? It's just easy. There's no need to overthink it. There's no need to overstress yourself. Just still like an artist. Just copy exactly what the gallery's been doing. So what do you have to do? Become one artist and one business. That is the art of one. The art of one is just you being an artist who is just one artist and one business. And your focus is to attract businesses into you. So what do? Your way is a little bit different, but you have to copy the same model and just twist it up. You have to be inspired by what the galleries do. So what you do is you have to show up and sell in person in places that you can sell. Whether it's by major supermarket, major street level, adjacent to a museum or farmers market, you have to show up. Collect email addresses. You have to show up online on social media, and you also build reputation when you do things like that. This makes it so easy for you to be liked and to find people, to find your tribe collectors, your tribe buyers when you show up in person, because it is the most easiest way of selling art when you show up in person. So show up in person. I don't care if it's a farmer's market. I don't care if it's adjacent to a Whole Food or Trader Joe's. Right, stop right on the side, not in front of the building. I see people do it on the side. There's always traffic in these major supermarkets. And the people who are very well off, a lot of middle class shop in those places. So you have to be strategic. Show up and by the supermarkets that's major, and you have a lot of people, affluent people, shop there. Show up around there and build a reputation of being consistent. When people keep seeing you, they're coming in the supermarket over and over, and they keep seeing you on a weekend basis, or maybe just once a week, they see you. But my recommendation is just try to show up in person on the weekends. If art don't sell, you're building a reputation. You're building in-person reputation. You show up, people see you, they recognize you. That's you're making them liking you. It's becoming easier for them to say, I like this guy. He's working hard, he's showing up. That's why people will actually try to engage with you and find out what it is that you make, and then they will buy from you. Number two, when they show up, they don't have to buy. As long as they come and they engage, the art is always going to be your magnet. Your art is going to always attract people over to you. When you show up with art outside, people always want to talk to you. These colors will do its work. These colors will let the colors do the talking for you as an artist. And they will come, when they come, they talk. Of course, the goal is to sell, but the goal is also not to sell. Forcing the sales on them is to build a relationship, to build connection. So if they don't purchase, you collect email address. You make sure they give you a follow on social media. Now you creating an environment for you to be liked and then followed by a purchase. So you have to show up in person, sell or collect email address, and do the same thing online. Now, to me, I think selling art, physical art online, is the hardest thing to do. It is so easy to sell art in person. It is so easy, so much easier to sell art in person, because the collector or the prospect or the buyer or the art lover can see it, they can feel it, they can talk to you, they can feel your energy, and it makes it so easier. So even if they don't buy a canvas and you sell them, say, a t-shirt or a tote bag or a sticker, whatever it is that you have that you're selling, and you're able to get a follow from them and also collect the email address and then follow up, continue telling your story of your behind the scene and what is it that you're doing and what is it that you are working on. Over time, they will learn to like you and say, you know what, I need some art in the house. If they decide they need anything art related, whenever you send out an email, they're going to reply to that email and inquire with you. So that is the opportunity. That's how you sell art. So you do the same thing online. They give you a follow, and then you also show some presence on social media. You're doing the same thing while you're doing it in person. In person, you show up on the weekends online, you continue doing just like all the other artists doing. Everybody's online. Nobody want to work hard. Nobody want to show up in person. Everybody want to just stay in their own room and just post and then wait for the business to come. It doesn't really happen like that. A lot of people are bullshitting. But if you really, really, really want to do this, start in person, get the people and then bring them online with you. When they come online with you, they're stuck. They will love you forever. They will like you. And when they like you as a person, that's how they end up buying from you. When you were able to do this, show up in person, collect email addresses, right? And send email to follow up. Be online, be on social media. Now you also have a reputation. So with the galleries, they're going to do the art shows. Your art show is showing up on the weekends in person and let people come see what it is that you have artistically. Your art is going to be great because you're going to find your own tribe. You're going to find your own people who like, people just love art. People love people to talk to. In this world with all this social media, everybody's on their phone, AI coming in and all this other stuff, people love to talk to people, especially people who actually are creators. So if you're out on the weekends trying to sell, what is the farmers market, what is the major streets, major avenue, or there's a flea market around your city, your town, get some information and participate and show up there. Trust me, it is so much easier for you to sell art that way. Now, even if you don't sell canvases, like if you don't sell canvases, you will learn that, oh, you know what? I can start with low tickets. Let me start selling t-shirts. Let me start putting my art on a t-shirt. It's easier to sell it that way. $20, $25, $30, $40, okay? And then get the follow, get the email address, and then build reputation from there. And then you will find it. You can see them reaching out to you, asking you, what else do you have? And as long as you have the email address, you're going to be showing behind the scene some of the work you're doing. Show your studio. Show what it is that you're working on. Show some blank canvases, some canvases that you actually working on. Show some blank canvas. Show the canvases that you're about to work on. Show stuff like this. Let them know that you're in the studio, you're working, right? Show all this stuff. Show the mess. Show the stained, loose fabrics. Show everything. Show your brushes. Show your colorful, show the mess. Let them know that you in the studio working. These are the stuff that you're gonna have to be sharing on an email when you send out your newsletter. And this is how these people that you picked up from the streets, they're gonna learn to like you more. And then they're gonna inquire about what else do you have? Oh, that canvas that you're working on, can I see it when it's done? And then before you know it, collection has happened. Somebody is collecting your piece. But if you just want to stay home and paint and post it online and expect a stranger out of nowhere to just show up online, show up on your website and just purchase that physical canvas with the expectation that they trust you to wrap it up, to package it up, to keep it safe, and then ship it over to them, then you're mistaken. You are mistaken. And there's a lot of people are being brainwashed and being misled with this whole information. If you really want to do this long term, if you really want to be successful, if you really want to win as an artist, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be self-aware. You cannot just succeed online only. There are people with incredible, amazing following. They can do that. Because even if they're able to get 2 to 3% of their 200,000 followers, 150 followers, 250,000 followers, just 2 to 3% of their followers to support them on a physical, because they already seen them, they trust them. Those people can succeed. But if you are just getting started as a beginner, you only have 500 followers on social media. You don't even have an email list. right? You don't have an email list. Your entire social media following is less than 2,000 followers. That's going to be very hard for you. You're not doing content. You're not doing as much content, and you're not showing up in person. If you were getting started, if you were a small scale artist, your motto, the best motto for you is the art of one. One artist, one business, and you doing everything by yourself. It's kind of like, like one artist business. And you build your small scale art studio like I have done. I had this studio for 10 years now. This studio has brought Pepsi on board. I've done collaboration with Pepsi, Uber, Facebook, HBO, MasterCard, Food and Wine Magazine, and Bean and Bon Appetit Magazine, Forbes Magazine, you named it, TV, and all of it. So you have to be self-aware and be honest with yourself that you don't have the following. I know I don't have the following. Even till now, my social media, my Instagram followers is only 4,200 or 4,300, something like that. I don't even really care about Instagram like that because I'm an outsider. I show up outside and do my thing. And my email list brings me more money than all my social media combined. I'm on X. I'm on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm doing YouTube content. I'm on Instagram. You name it. You name all the social media. I'm on there. Yet my email list on a week to week basis and a month to month basis brings me more than my entire social media following combined. And my in-person presence on the weekends brings me more than my entire email and all the social media combined. So if you are not selling in person, I am urging you, I am begging you, start, especially if you're small, you're just getting started, you're a beginner. If you want to be lazy and if you don't want to be honest with yourself and you want to stay home and just post and expect these things to happen, you can go pay a coach to tell you they're going to help you out get sales online. People don't buy physical art online from people they don't know, from people they don't trust, and they're gonna swipe their card and sit home and wait for you to pack up the piece and ship it to them. No, it doesn't really happen like that. So put yourself out there, let people like you, let people know you, build a reputation, let them trust you, let them know that you're an artist, let them remember something about you. The fact that, oh, I met this guy, he was out in the street, he's an artist, and he's just in person, and we were able to talk. I gave him my email address. I actually follow him on social media. Those are the stories that convert. These are the things that ended up becoming a business. So you have to be honest with yourself. People buy art from people they like. People buy art from people they can trust. People buy art from people that they know that they have a reputation, either by referral or gallery vouching for you, or there's a curator who's vouching for you, or there's a collector who's vouching for you for another collector to check you out. Or you happen to do a group show, as long as you're in there with other trusted or trustworthy artists, a new collector, a stranger, don't mind buying from you because you're in the environment where you can be trusted. But if you are not in the environment where you can be trusted, trust me, strangers don't buy art. That's it for today. Please show up in person. Go push your art. Become the art of one. The art of one. That's what I am. That means one artist, one business, one studio, one everything. You're doing everything on your own. Until something changes, this is your reputation. This is what you're doing. You have to be self-aware. Be honest with yourself. The art of one. You have to push art in person and build from there. And it's a long term. It's not going to happen today, tomorrow, next week, next year. I've been doing this for 10 years. I'm happy. I cannot tell you how lucrative and how profitable art is. The supplies is expensive now compared to 10 years ago, but still I can spend $350 on art supplies and make $3,600 easy. So if you were a beginner artist and you feel like you're struggling and you feel like you're broke, you need money, trust me, in the beginning, it's hard, but you have to start because until you find out what's working, what can you sell? You can sell t-shirts, you can sell tote bags, you can sell hoodies, jackets, you can sell anything, you can sell stickers. Put your art on things you can sell other than just canvas. Put your art on things that you can sell other than canvas when you're getting started. Have the canvas in the background. When people collect or buy those small tickets, those small things, you can introduce them to the canvas later on. But most important, you have to build an email list. You have to start. If you're starting today, you have to show up with an email list. Find out how to get an email list services, whether it's a ConvertKit or all these other services that are out there. They're out there. I think Beehive and all this other stuff. Just find out what it is. Find out which one that you want to go with, right? Find out which one you want to, MailChimp and all this. Just find out which one you want to go with. I'm using ConvertKit. Find out which one you can use, especially if you're getting started. There's a lot of free ones out there you can use for free. So, but you have to combine it. It's a hybrid. You have to do that with in person. If you show up in person and somebody buy a low ticket, what is a t-shirt, a tote bag, a sticker, a print, a hoodie, a jacket, whatever it is that you're able to put art on, a coffee mug, I don't care, put art in anything and then see which one works. Whatever works becomes your home run, and then run that home run over and over and over to create a repeatable business. That's how you stay in business as an artist. That's how I stay in business for 10 years. That's how this studio here, this small station studio here, has been putting money in my pocket and it's keeping me relevant because it's super profitable once you find a little bit of lane. All you need is just a little bit of window that open. Once that window crack open and you step your foot in there, that's it. Just stay in there and then ride it all the way. Just milk it all the way to the end. So good luck to you. You're going to figure it out. If you have any question, send it in the comments and let me know. You can send me a DM on Instagram, whatever. If you have any question, just let me know. If you get any value in what I'm doing, I'm like I said, I'm the art of one here in my studio. I turn my living room into an art studio, and I hand paint canvases, aprons, jackets, hoodies. If you need something, a beautiful something to give as a gift to a loved one, a friend, a family member, or even to yourself, check out my hand-painted aprons, the link below, and let's go. I'll see you on the next one. Salute you. One. Peace.